Hi, I'm Rashmi and welcome to Plant-Based Cooking. Today we're going to make a really fun dish with very few ingredients. This has pumpkins, onions, sesame sauce and some almonds. I hope you really enjoy this dish. I think it finds its origins in the Mediterranean cuisine, but I tasted it at a friend's place and I really enjoy making this. So the ingredients that you need for this dish are 1 cup of cut pumpkin. I have chopped up some onions and sliced them finely, and we also need some tahini, which is a sesame paste. Now I will attach the exact brand where I buy the tahini from in the description below. You can make tahini home with just ground sesame with a little bit of oil and a little bit of salt, but I prefer buying it from the store because it just tastes more refined. This is tahini without any additives. It's just plain and pure sesame seeds ground really finely into a really nice sauce. We are going to make another sauce out of this tahini paste. And I also have almonds that are finely chopped and I'm going to add this as a garnishing. We also have a little bit of olive oil, some salt and pepper, and this we're just going to put it on top for seasoning. So I have my baking tray with me. I'm just going to first oil it with a little bit of olive oil. It's like using a paintbrush. So I spread the oil evenly, nicely and evenly all across the baking tray. Then you add the pumpkin, and now we're going to add a little bit of oil on this pumpkin as well. And I like to push the pumpkin onto one side of this baking tray just so that it doesn't mix with the onion while it's cooking, because the pumpkin and the onion cook differently. And once you're done with the prepping of the pumpkin, then you add the chopped onion. You also add a little bit of oil to the onion. We season it with salt and pepper, and that's about it. That's all you need to do. You take this baking tray and you put it in the oven. My oven is preheated, so I heated it for around 20 minutes at around 150 degrees. So you put it in the oven and you keep it there for around 25 to 30 minutes. Keep checking on it to see how it looks. You want the onions to be nicely brown. The pumpkin will become a little soft, but it will be roasted, so it will be really tasty. Now with the tahini, we are going to put it in the blender, and we're also going to add a little bit of water. We're going to add a little bit of salt and give it a nice blend. Now what this does is it makes the consistency of the tahini a little more fluffy, and that makes your pumpkin and onion dish really tasty. And then once you feel like the consistency is nice and light, you can stop adding water and stop blending it. It's time for us to check up on our pumpkins and onions and see how they're cooking. We're also going to add a little bit of the tahini paste into the pumpkin and onion, and I'm going to add these small little almond pieces onto the dish so that the almonds also start roasting a little bit. So it looks like my pumpkin and onion is still going to take a little bit of time to cook. So it depends on the size of your oven and what temperature you keep it at. So I've kept it at around between 180 to 200 degrees. Okay, so I've just taken this out of the oven. So what I'm going to do is transfer this into a bowl and then add a little bit more tahini into it, and we are ready to eat it up. Okay, I'm going to drizzle some of this tahini into the pumpkin and onion. That's it. This is the pumpkin and onion, roasted pumpkin and onion dish, which is very simple. It just has 4 major ingredients. There's pumpkin, there's onion, there's almond, and there's tahini, which is made of sesame. So try this at home. I hope you enjoy the taste of it. Keep watching Plant-Based Cooking with me and try out new and healthy recipes. Don't forget to subscribe to Yogalates with Rashmi, because you know you want to practice yoga with me and also eat healthy. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.